Hello Virgo, welcome into my channel. I'm Trace and you're watching Earth Star. I'm going to be doing a little spread for you for the next 2 weeks of August. So the last 2 weeks of August, this is your individual guidance reading, and then I will obviously do the next month's cards. But this is just nice little messages coming through here. I'm using the vintage tarot, or the tarot vintage. And then I'm going to use some oracle cards. So let's see, Virgo. Happy birthday to you. It's just started. You, those of you who were born in August, happy birthday to those. So let's see what's coming through for you. So the first card I'm going to ask is, what is the inner wisdom for your next 2 weeks? What is the inner wisdom coming through for the next 2 weeks? What will help you stay grounded in the challenges that are coming your way and help you not to overanalyze anything? And then your last one is, what intention should you set and focus on? So let's start. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's have a look, Virgo. Your first card. What is the inner wisdom for you for the next 2 weeks? Oh gosh, this is a card saying to you that you need to put yourself back in with your thoughts. Swords are thoughts. 7 is about the scattered thoughts that you have. So it's more of your inner wisdom for the next 2 weeks is try and make a plan with your life. Try not making your brain and your head rule everything. That is quite hard for a lot of us. And I know, Virgo, you like to have things in order. So if your life feels a little bit discombobulated at the moment, that's a nice long word, this energy coming in from Spirit for you is saying to you, the inner wisdom that you can sort yourself out with is making a to-do list, is planning out your days so that you don't feel overwhelmed with everything that's going all over the place. Because this card has also got a little connotation of deception. And you don't want to deceive yourself. You don't want to be overwhelmed and think that you haven't got your life in order and it runs away with you. You know how you get very... in life you think, and your mind goes crazy and taking you on down rabbit holes. And this card is saying that you can deceive yourself in that way. You can see he's got 5 swords in his arms, running away from the battle. These are little tents here where the soldiers are in battle, and he's stealing these swords, but he is leaving 2 behind because he's so scattered. He doesn't quite know what he needs to do, his next plan. He hasn't thought this through at all. So I think that is what Spirit is saying to you now for the next 2 weeks. Perhaps give yourself a nice plan. And you being a Virgo, that's how you live. I mean, it's how you operate and function. You don't like to not be on a schedule, and you know, your life might actually show you that in the next 2 weeks. So remember this card to say, okay, take a deep breath. I've got a plan. This is happening at this time, and also schedule yourself a little bit of balance as well. If your life is all about work, schedule a little bit of balance of play. And I think this is what this is saying to you. Don't deceive yourself that your life is so bad that you can't cope, because you can. And your second card, what will help you stay grounded when you're analyzing this? And this is saying how you did it before. So this is the 6 of Cups, and this is saying, you know, what will help you stay grounded and not overanalyze everything? You're going back to your heart here. You're going back to the way that you've done things before, the way that you coped before. And this is the 6 of Cups saying to you, please remember how beautiful you actually are. Remember how you've got through. Remember perhaps people that have helped you along the way. Maybe give them a phone call and say, help me, friend, or help me, whoever they are. Just help me remember who I am. And take time to balance that out. I think that's a very big thing for you, Virgo, because you don't want to go down a rabbit hole the next 2 weeks. And then your last one is, what intention should you set to focus on? Oh, you've got the 5 of Swords. Now, this is fitting in so nicely. Now, the 5 of Swords is also not a very nice card. It's a card to say that your ego and everything around you becomes so earth-based that you are saying, I need to be right. I need to win at all costs. And this 5 of Swords is saying to you, you know, that is what the intention that you should set is, to get out of that mindset. Because those people in the background there, they can either be you, the people are walking away, forlorn, and I would say the intention you need to set in your life is to either walk away from all the terrible thoughts that you're having, or it is to completely stop that thought before it gets to this stage. Because this 5 of Swords is almost like a breakdown of communication with yourself and those around you. Let's say there's somebody in your life that is getting on your last nerve. Is it really going to benefit you to go into a dance with them? Is it really going to be beneficial for you to go backwards and forwards and slash words and get yourself in such a tiz that you are now back to this stage? So what Spirit is saying to you is, what intention should you set and focus on is to help yourself get away from these thoughts and these words that are coming out of your mouth. Because swords are also words. It's all communication. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. So Virgo, Spirit said to me, look at the bottom of the deck and you've got Temperance. And that's exactly that. It's more balancing out your emotions so that you don't get your head and your words coming out of your mouth in the way that you don't want it to be. So I think that's a beautiful message for you today. I'm going to be using 2 oracle cards to go with this. Let's just put this up a little bit. Excuse the dogs in the background if you can hear them. I mean, there are vervet monkeys where I live, and they are irritating the dogs. So let's hope that you haven't got any irritating noises for you this week. So Virgo, what is coming through for you for this week? And you have, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So that's what you got to tell yourself. You cannot be going into a dance with people around you and allowing your thoughts and your mouth to go off, and you might regret something you say. When you're feeling like that, what will help you stay grounded is get back to your emotional self. If you've got children, go with them on a walk, or go down to the beach for a walk, or do something different emotionally out of your headspace. And let's see what chakra you need to work with. Let's move this over a little bit. I'm using Carl Gray's Raise Your Vibration cards, and let's see what's coming through for you, Virgo. And you have, take the weight of the world off your shoulders. So this is now blue again. It's speaking to your throat chakra, and it's again about the swords here. It's saying to you, remember to check your words before they come out, because if you're feeling so all over the place, you're not going to be able to focus on your heart space. You're not going to be able to focus on the flow. So I think your message coming through here for the next 2 weeks is to really just take some time to breathe. The people around you are going to irritate you. There's no 2 ways about it. But they are not your responsibility. Their path, the way that they are living their lives, the way that they are talking, whatever comes out of their mouth, don't have to retaliate. In your work situation, in your home situation, anywhere you are, let's say you're going to a meeting at school and the parents are very edgy there, or if you're dealing with colleagues at work that think that they are better than you, or perhaps are getting on your last nerve, remember that is not who you are. Take a deep breath. If you have to go outside and have a look at the sun shining, obviously you can't do it at night if you're working, but if this is what you need to do, and to remember that this world has got so much beautiful nature to offer you, to calm down, then do that. So I think her message is pretty clear, Virgo. Whatever comes up for you in the next 2 weeks is going to be a challenge for you. However, you have the ability to balance and focus. I mean, you've got this Temperance card right in the middle of everything here, and that's get back to the balance, get back to that heart space. And you've got the 2 cups here pouring out the emotions inside of you that could be flaring up. And you know, if you are on here on this channel and you're watching a tarot reading, you are definitely connected to yourself, and you are connected to something higher than yourself. And this angel is saying to you, please take time to meditate, take time to connect in with us, because you know we all want to get back to this path of enlightenment. We all want to get back to where our soul is happier. And just remember what you're watering this week. Are you watering bad thoughts, or are you watering your own self-preservation? So I'm sending you so much peace this week, Virgo, and I hope you have an amazing week. We'll chat in September.